Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time of day speed gaming. I am Autumn Out of Hep, being joined here in the booth by the illustrious Ryan Ford.
What's up?
And we've got a good one for you tonight. We have an any percent tournament race here between the reigning champion of Metroid Fusion, CScottyW, and one of our top runners here with a PB in the 113 range. We've got Darkspy. We are in the winner's bracket here. Winner of this will go on to face the winner of Destructor versus Smade. The loser will drop down to play against the winner of Herc versus Metrol in the lower bracket. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to get this gate dropped. Ryan, why don't you take it away and yap at chat for a moment?
Cool. I was like half distracted because I was tweeting out that commentating this match. But anyways, hope I'm sure that y'all are gonna enjoy this race though. But obviously Scotty's the favorite as like the world record holder, and he's a very consistent runner, like getting like 110s, low 111s, like pretty often. So definitely Darkspy relative to that has work cut out for him. But yeah, anything can happen. Possibly someone could take risks and like have it not pan out, or the opposite, have it pan out. So we'll see how that goes.
And we have the gate dropped, but we've got about 20 minutes, or 20 seconds rather, for the restream delay to catch up. 20 minutes will be awful here.
Good God. Yeah, pulling up chat too, just to... I swear I wasn't
we've been
ignoring
having some
all
lively chats here. I think Speed Gaming likes Metroid Fusion.
Yep.
Also, I've just got a question for chat. Do we have any Homer Simpson gaming enjoyers in chat?
Come on, there's gotta be somebody. Okay, I am gonna be fully paying attention now that I finally tweeted. Oh, it says.
It's like we have Thunder in chat who is a knower, and we are off. So let's go ahead and get this started. Normally I would say what item do we think we're going to get first, but hey, we've actually got vanilla races this time, so I think we're going to go get some missiles here. I might be a little rando brain though over the past couple days.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I just recently watched that new Hundo test as well, so hopefully not going to talk about getting items that are out of the way. Alright, looking like
go ahead and get this sync going on here.
Yeah. Yeah, what, about 3.5 seconds, something like that? And, yeah, the opening room that, like, everybody resets on in runs, yeah, it's, yeah, both of them did it cleanly. They both did different strats, but, yeah, no mistakes, though. Okay, now I'm truly paying attention, because my tweet kept failing to send.
Okay, let's see what this did with the sync tool. Okay, yeah, we are within just a few milliseconds here. And we're going to be talking to Adam a lot. Of course, the initial climb, one of the best and worst segments of the run. Very technical with a lot of room to practice getting those shot cancels in. As well as a lot of ledges that we have to deal with because, of course, climbing up from a ledge very slow, something we don't like to do.
Yep.
And a lot of text really will separate out our excellent text smashers from those who still have some time to develop that skill. Of course, text being the main reason that we're running on the Japanese version of the game and not the North American version. Saves a couple minutes. And a little unfortunate because the North American release, having come out before Japanese, does have a couple of out-of-bounds clips that can be done in other categories. And Darkspy saying within a room of Scotty in this initial climb. You'll love to see it.
Yep. Yeah, one difference I saw was after the previous Adam text, not the one that they just got before the elevator, then the difference in the wall jumps in that next climb room right after. Like Scotty just did like 3 wall jumps straight, and Darkspy did a ledge grab. which I think it's more standard. But Strat Scotty did faster though a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I generally find that when in doubt, if you want to know what the fastest strat is, just look at whatever CScottyW does. That's probably going to be it.
I'm gonna criticize him for doing some of the non-test strats now that I watched the Hundo test the other day. I'm just kidding. All right, so
yeah.
Looking like pretty low, like 240 for Scotty on the missiles and below 250 for Darkspy.
Yeah, solid times for both.
Yep.
And now we are going to blow up the missile hatch and get on our way toward Arachnus so that we can fix the fact that Metroid can't crawl, but at least he can roll.
That meme never gets old.
I think Radley might just be jumping the gun here a little bit, asking about the lab patterns. We're not playing ARBO, so we got about an hour before we have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you can see what the IRNG is for Scotty. Looks like he got the double on the first 0 beam.
And 0 beams for Scotty. Carried.
Easy money.
Darkspy also with a 0 beam start, getting a beam, getting 2 beams.
Yeah, and now we know that Scotty's carried. Proven. Live on Speed Gaming 2. Alright,
Scotty
got
getting
one
a
rolled
couple
up.
of back shots in on Arachnus to finish that first phase. Love to see it. The joys of the hitbox allowing you to shoot just through the shell. And just both runners putting on a clinic on how to deal with Arachnus.
Yep, 0 rolls for Darkspy, but missed the sweet spot.
Interesting setup for the core for Darkspy. Not quite getting the sweet spot, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone manipulate it in quite that way. Of course,
like
the core X's that we get after a boss are all trying to chase an invisible point that goes around the room, and we need to get them to a certain point for them to allow Samus to take the power up. So you want to try to kill them right on that spot so that they don't have anywhere to travel.
Yep. So yeah, this is for the early game, this is kind of a sizable lead for Scotty at this point. I mean, things could change like at the drop of a hat in this game, especially with like RNG or snowballing errors and stuff like that. But
yeah, you never know when Fusion's just going to decide to give someone 25 beams.
Yep.
Of course, each beam does cost approximately 3 seconds. Not exactly, because there are 2 RNG calls, as I believe Darkspy has been pointing out a lot.
Yeah, so it's what how long the door or how long each eye cycle takes to open, and then like how many beams it shoots, right? Or the 2 different.
Also, Killer Shadows, my bad on forgetting to click the audio over to Scotty. We should have that up in just about 30 seconds here.
Oh yeah, good point. I actually I didn't even notice somehow. Oh my goodness.
It wouldn't be an autumn out of habit setup if I didn't miss some button in the setup.
Yeah, so I guess if there's a lead change, we can like flip it around, right?
Schmade pointing out this is a race between 160p and grayscale. What people don't know is CScottyW actually just exists in grayscale. All of the times you think you've seen him in color have just been filters.
Yep.
Much
That's
like
cool.
Getting a little off topic, but I saw something recently showing how if you use the right filters, you can take a Game Boy camera and actually get a color photo out of it by compositing photos through some sort of a lens.
Oh wow.
I don't know why someone thought to figure that out, but they did.
Oh my gosh. I've seen one friend use the Game Boy camera like as her webcam, but
I was inspired by her to do that, and that's why if anyone catches my streams, I use an emulated version of one.
oh, that's hilarious.
Shout out to Pidge.
Yep. It's my Super Mario RPG sensei.
Absolutely. Gotta love some low percent runs.
Oh my gosh. I've done only one so far.
That's one more than I've done, and probably one more than I will ever do.
Yeah, it's like barely sub 11 hours. Good God. Long run.
And for anyone in chat who doesn't realize, that's actually a fairly respectable time.
It's decent. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I was gonna mention that Scotty got hit. The room with the 4 horn nodes, where you can like choose to get that E-tank. He missed some of the missile shots and like ran into one, so his ammo count has been kind of scary because of that.
Yeah, not something that Scotty usually has to worry about. Sector 1, of course, for newer runners especially, is all about the ammo management. We want to keep our health at full, which Scotty able to get full health, getting up to 4 missiles, just enough that he can even afford to go for a double on the door.
Yep.
Because anytime you're at full health, Fusion will automatically give you a missile drop if you need it. Scotty up to 6 because of the sizer. Scotty is fine.
Yep. Alright, see how the beams are. 1.
2. 3.
First.
And these early doors suck especially because each door can give you between 0 and 4 beams. It's roughly a coin flip each time they open up as to whether they'll give it to you. These first 2 Ghidorahs, we have to go through 2 cycles of it, so that is more beams that they can give us.
Yep. So yeah, because he got all 3 on the second cycle, so...
In theory, someone could end up with an 8-beam charge core door and just Fusion said, you lose 12 seconds.
Yep.
And given some of our fastest strats in the game save 6 seconds, and that is considered massive. Losing 12 seconds is absurd. Oh, Darkspy not getting the double-double on the charge core, and missing the sweet spot, and that X punishing him.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Back and forth and flashing the whole time. Goodness. Yeah, Scotty about to hit up that last atmospheric stabilizer.
The true boss of Sector 1. In the old randomizer, always a room that people going back to any % would forget to go into.
Wow,
now the Randovania randomizer, shout out to that, has added a check in this room, so it doesn't trip up the rando players when they go back to vanilla anymore.
That's actually really cool. Yeah, I've been meaning to try it out because I saw the announcement, but just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I highly recommend it. I've been playing a bunch to get ready for a submission in the past few days, and having a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
Just, if you value your sanity, don't run the seed that I posted in the Fusion Discord the other day.
We'll see, I might try it out. But I like the community shared seeds. Like when I used to play randomizer a lot more. So, we'll see.
Absolutely. And hopefully after the tournament wraps up here, we can start trying to get some more races going on.
Yep.
Of course, anybody looking to either get into speedrunning Fusion, or if you're interested in the randomizer, feel free to join the Metroid Fusion Discord. For randomizer, you can also join the Randovania Discord. We have great communities in both places. And that is what we have to yap about, because right now Darkspy talking to Adam while Scotty going up an elevator, so Scotty is about an Adam text and an elevator ahead of Darkspy.
Yep. He's gotta go down another one and then talk to Adam again. And so yeah, both of them are not doing much at this point. So I guess with that, can quickly plug, if you are not a part of this community and you are interested in learning to run or play randomizers, you should join the Discord. It's joined together, so you know all the resources, and like people are always willing to help out with any questions you need. So definitely recommend it.
Absolutely, and plenty of resources available for finding some of the neat tech that we can do. Now, Scotty is going to be going into Sector 2, and, well, maybe not as much for Scotty because he's done this a million times, but this is definitely a sector where runners have to be careful not to take erroneous hits, as these enemies will hit like a truck and we don't have a ton of health.
Yep.
A few players do run through here with 3 energy tanks instead of 1 in order to do a skip later in the sector and just for a little more safety. Both of our runners today are just going with 1. Scotty with an excellent R shot on that Zoro, but dropping a wall jump, having to climb back up there.
Yep.
That's the pattern we don't want to see from that Zoro, as it gets right in our way.
Yep, so... Yeah, if you don't want to slow down, then yeah, you can, like, angle up and then R-shot as you wall jump so that you can not break your spin when you shoot at it.
Ooh, Darkspy getting a bad pattern there and having to wait for the Zoro to get out of the way.
Yeah, I don't know if that ledge grab was an accident or if he was going to try and also do the wall jump into R-shot there, but... Hard to tell.
Yeah. My read was it looked like considering doing the R shot and just not feeling confident that it was going to go well.
Yeah.
Scotty getting the nice 1-frame jump to get right up on that ledge.
Yep.
Doesn't save a ton of time, but it is very satisfying to get that jump.
It's all the swag, baby.
I try to go for it just about every time, and just about every time I just walk off the ledge like a fool.
Yep.
Scotty showing off the little micro optimization that a lot of runners do there, doing a little jump while waiting for the bomb to go off. That way he already has falling speed built up right at the point of bomb detonation and is able to get moving through the gap just slightly faster. And that's the kind of optimization we see here in Fusion. We don't have a lot of momentum carrying or game breaking types of physics, so we're really looking for all of the little optimizations, just making sure that we're keeping acceleration and movement as much as we can, as often as we can.
Indeed. I find that the like jumping early is so awkward because the bomb takes so long to blow up in this game. So it's like so easy to just like jump slightly early, which I think Scotty actually did once. Out of all the times that he did it just now.
Yeah, and even if you jump too late and you have your falling speed, but you get down there a little bit after the bomb goes off, it's very easy to lose all the time you would have saved by having to traverse a little extra distance.
Yep. Exactly. So you have to have the timing down pat.
Let's see if anybody will validate the run with Ouch Missile. Scotty not going for it, no surprise there.
Can't believe it. What a tryhard. Yeah, that's teasing. No beam.
And how many jumps do we think Scotty is going to get from Zazabi? Scotty's got, what,
Ooh.
2 beams so far in the run?
Alright, I'm gonna call 6 jumps.
I'm going to call 8.
8?
Zazabi's been too kind to our runners lately.
Right. Oh, he's getting some nice RNG.
Yeah, so far so good for Scotty. We take these.
Oh,
Or we take commentators' curses.
Well, yeah, I got like
match
jumps on that cycle. So. Ouch. Okay.
Just remember, Scotty, when you watch this back, it was all Ryan's fault there.
Yeah, that was kind of like average luck, right? Overall.
Solid double-double, just off the sweet spot, but didn't get punished too long for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot, I wasn't looking at Darkspy's RNG then. That was 1 jump or 2.
Yeah. I'm sure chat knows what the jumps are because I also missed it. I was falling into the common fusion trap of paying a little too much attention to Scotty's screen.
Oh, and Darkspy also getting the same 3rd cycle as Scotty there. Alright, here comes Sack Skip.
Yep. A couple of runners have been saving before that, or just opting not to go for sack skip in this tournament, but this is CScottyW. He doesn't afraid of anything.
Yeah, right. Easy money.
And Darkspy picking up the high jump right after the 16:30 mark, still a very solid time.
Yep. So I saw Schmade said that Darkspy got the exact same RNG. So.
You know, I appreciate when Fusion is fair.
Yeah, it's Fusion giveth, Fusion taketh. Sometimes evenly distributes. Alright, no sack skip for Darkspy.
Darkspy taking a little bit of a hydration break, which I don't know about where anyone else is, but where I'm at, it is quite hot today, and I definitely encourage everyone to stay hydrated.
Yeah, same. I'm sitting right in front of a fan with like no shirt. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've got the fan going as well because right now I've got it rocking about 27 degrees Celsius inside.
Ooh. Yeah, my fan says it's 69 Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius though. Also nice.
Yeah, for any of the Fahrenheit enjoyers in chat, mine is 82.
Yeah, as a filthy Canadian, I don't know my conversions. Like, it's not actually true. I could head math it, but I'm lazy.
Fun fact, I learned my conversions because I'm dating a Canadian.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember they were teaching it in Oh my gosh, I forgot what science class it was in high school. But we had to learn it.
You know, one of those science classes. They're all the same, right?
Yeah, right? Was it biology or physics? I forget which one. Because I took both.
Meanwhile, Scotty making a clean entrance into Sector 4. And Sector 4, as a speedrun fan and a fan of this game's tech, is one of my favorite to watch. And favorite the few times I've managed to do it well, because there's just so much with shooting things in advance, knowing exactly where you need to be, dropping down in that room and shooting a missile to open up the door while you're morphing on the way down to stall for enough time, just to save a couple of frames getting ready to jump up for the bomb jump.
Okay, so this might spark a heated argument in chat, but I thought doing the door fix where Scotty shot the missile, I thought that was like faster because of how you have to morph anyway to bomb that blockchain up above. I don't know if I'm crazy, but that's what I thought.
I could be wrong on something. I'm not the most up to date on my door fixes. I've got some old timer strats still in my arsenal.
I feel that.
Shout out to the old Herc tutorial. Scotty clean wall jumps getting up to the top without having to grab the ledge, getting one beam. And Schmade in chat saying you get hit by the crab if you door fix that.
Hey, I know for a fact that is not true, but...
And now Scotty in the weird room with the good music where our runners just kind of hang out on the ceiling and do some parkour. And then eventually they get Speed Booster.
Yep. Alright, good enough RNG.
Randomizer actually added a boss to this room. It's kind of neat. And Scotty looking like some pretty quick parkour there. Getting the Speed Booster just past the 20-minute mark.
Yep,
We do occasionally see a just sub 20 on the Speed Booster, but not commonly.
Yep, so the reverse series exit.
And a beautiful reverse Ceres from Scotty. You love to see it. We only have 4 runners in the game who even go for that strat. It is so difficult because if you even bump up or down on the D-pad once while you're rocking back and forth very quickly, you will absolutely break your spin and lose all of your time. Darkspy getting the same RNG, only getting 1 beam. Fusion kind of playing fair today.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it like murders your hands like the underwater wall jumps if you have to do it for a long time.
Ooh, Darkspy getting the shot on the zigzag pattern there.
Yeah, saving some frames.
Fantastic, not waiting for the rest of the pattern to complete. Darkspy knows exactly what he is doing.
Oh, I missed 2 doubles there. Oh, whoa. I don't know if that was happening on the actual stream or not. What just happened? Or is that
What
just...
is my Twitch chat window doing here?
Yeah, I couldn't see the game for a moment, but I did see Darkspy get hit during the first like electrified water room. I don't know the room names like very well, so So I'd have
And
to
the fun part
overexplain.
is half of our rune names are different for the vanilla running community, the randomizer players, and the randomizer itself, so who knows what to even call some of these.
Oh dear God. I see.
But thanks to Randovania, every room in the game now does have a name.
Yeah, that's good. Oh shoot, Darkspy. Messing up.
Yeah, Darkspy getting hung up, but knowing that he wasn't going to have time to get the spark off, and at least drifting to the left to back it up as quickly as possible.
Yep, yep. Oh, he's getting that little spin around animation.
You hate to see it, the crab not being a fan of Darkspy today.
Oh! Well, it's a flip from Scotty there. Looked like he was trying to jump through the speed blocks to make his way down.
Scotty
was he trying to
finally
do?
beating the allegations of being a robot.
Oh, was he trying to do the task strat to like to speed keep there? I actually don't know.
I can't imagine so, no. Because it's very slow if you miss it.
Yeah, okay, because yeah, he like jumped really early and then landed, so he lost his speed booster. All right, is he gonna do the thing? Nope.
Nope. I'm waiting for the day. I'm calling 2027 is the day where runners are going to go for RTA bob skip in runs. We've seen multiple runners in recent months getting bob skipping. Ooh, Scotty getting chomped by a stretchy there.
Yep.
Looks like might be working on a new wall jump strat. Everybody say hi, Bob.
Yeah, because he flubbed a bit, right? And then because of that, it got him.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that wall jump strat quite yet.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
Yeah, I thought he was cooking, and he was at least, I'm sure, trying to cook something up.
Yep.
I think we're going to get a clean data spark. Of course, Scotty taking care to stay hydrated. You love to see it.
All right, able to shine spark there. I heard that's frame perfect, like out of the super missile download.
I don't think it's quite frame perfect. It is a little tight because you have to skid into the room to give yourself a little more space to keep your speed.
Yeah.
And now Scotty going in, get your cat jams in chat. They won't be here for long. Just missing the 2 cycle, but getting 3 still slightly faster than the traditional box strat.
Yeah. So you had him right on the spot where he runs away instead of having to watch him scuttle all the way over. Oh my gosh, bonking the door too.
I'm not sure what that little wall jump was, but I liked it.
Yeah, I think he was trying to avoid that side hopper. I could be wrong. Or like not having to like land on the ground and then like jump again and then morph and drop the bomb at the block. Honestly, don't know. That's just a guess. But...
Yeah, just another case where Fusion is a game of micro optimizations.
Yep. And his health was like sort of low, so Simi didn't want to afford like taking a hit and then maybe taking another hit and possibly dying or something.
And now it was my turn to have the stream freeze for a moment.
Uh-oh.
But we're good, and everybody get your cat jams ready because we are going to be going into cat jam round 2 here pretty soon.
Yep, Darkspy's turn.
Let's see if if Darkspy can get the 2 cycle. Oh, Darkspy going for the traditional strat.
Yep.
And slightly missed a line there. Let's see if he can match it before Box able to jump over. No, but drawing Box back over to the right, that is a great backup to make sure that Box has the least distance to travel to get out of the room.
Yep.
And still a pretty quick fight, all things considered.
Yeah, he backed it up really well.
Scotty now entering Sector 6, the Dark Sector, or if we're playing it on the screen here and not on an original GBA screen, more just the purple sector.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have some Ice X here that if we touch those will do a nice amount of damage to our runners.
Yep. Scotty at 71 health, so he can barely take 2 of those. Or barely take 1 without dying.
Yeah, he would have 2 health to spare.
Yep.
Fortunately, it won't be a problem too long, as we are going to be coming up on our various suit.
Yep. Definitely got to be careful not slip up.
And getting these shot blocks, allowing Scotty to not have to grip and roll through a tunnel, but being able to just walk onto the ledge.
Yeah, really clean.
Excellent plays that we love to see. Picking up the free E-Tank, leaving the bomb off the ground so that he doesn't get bumped up by the recoil.
Yep.
And we're coming up on sack skip number 2. And we'll see which version of the sack skip Scotty goes for. I'm hoping for the one that the ball gets frozen on the crumble blocks, but we'll have to see which one he chooses to go for. Of course, one reason why the free E-Tank is given, I believe, is so that players are guaranteed to have the health to survive this SAX encounter, as it does do 20 damage with the power bomb.
Oh.
And Scotty going for the traditional skip. Nothing wrong with that. Very safe strat. And a lot of times in a race setting, you're going for the consistent safe strats over the fastest ones. Getting 0 beams on the door here, and especially when you've had a few...
I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Gotcha, Smade. Smade saying that Scotty tried for the other strat, but missed it, so backed it up to the traditional strat.
I got you. And yeah, awkward spots.
Nice diagonal double.
So it's gonna end up going for 2 doubles.
And 29:30 is still a respectable Varia time.
Yep. Alright, got the mustard suit.
Everybody's favorite suit in the Metroid series, of course. And now we're on escape from Sector 6, and this is just the worst part to speedrun, because there are so many patterns from all of the enemies in every room. Those bowls, the puffers rather, those will, anytime you take one out, shoot out damaging projectiles to get in your way. And just everything is always in your way, and there's no safe strat for most of these rooms that covers every pattern.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you just have to preemptively shoot and hope that, it's not...
Scotty getting stuck with an ouch on the door and having to shoot a super missile into it so that he didn't run face first into it.
Yep.
A recent route change, no longer going for the exit missiles in Sector 6, which taking an RNG point out of the run, as when you come out of that tunnel, you have to worry about RNG.
Yep. Alright, Scotty looking good. Darkspy with the kill.
Clean Mega Core.
Yeah, it was
only getting 1 missile
still
on the spawn.
Alright, good double.
There's a double.
Nice. Alright, nice work by Darkspy there. Yep, heavy arms puffers are super annoying. Worst thing ever. Delete them from the game, please.
Yeah, I think I can say for sure that those are my least favorite thing in Metroid Fusion.
As one gets right in the way of Darkspy, proving my point.
Yeah, and there's a lot of RNG all throughout the run in enemy placements, but nowhere quite as much as Sector 6, where there just isn't a pattern that can handle everything.
Yep. See that ouch tried it.
Yeah.
But he shot preemptively.
Also, that pupper right in front of the door, making Darkspy jump over it. Samus, of course, goes half the speed in the air that she does on the ground.
Yep. Wasting his time for no reason. Oh, this buffer was pretty clean out of his way though.
Yeah, Scotty going into Sector 5, the sector that our runners will have to visit 3 times.
Yep.
And you have to hope that our runners, after they go in and unlock their yellow doors, will remember to pick up their ice missiles before heading out of the sector.
Indeed. God, this movement is so clean by Scotty.
Clean entry here from Scotty. Taking advantage of still having super missiles while he still can to take out these waivers that are getting in his way.
Yep.
Soon we'll pick up ice missiles and we'll no longer be able to one-shot enemies, although still a nice upgrade to our missiles and increase in damage.
Indeed. Good that you didn't get conned by that one waiver when you get the speed booster. Or when you charge up the speed booster. And sometimes it's overlapped with the blue X, and then like sometimes you'll hit the X instead of the waiver, and then get hit and lose your speed.
Yeah, you hate to see it when it happens too. You learn pretty quickly to always be running through that segment with your gun angled down so that you have a missile ready in case the waiver gets in your way.
Yep. Reverse ice? Oh. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah. Who knows, maybe one of these years we'll get Jagger back in the tournament and we'll see some reverse ice come out. If I remember right, I believe reverse ice doesn't even save any time RTA, it only saves IGT time, which for any of the old heads around, Fusion did used to be timed by the in-game timer, but because it doesn't have anything more precise than a seconds value, we've switched to RTA. That also allows text to be a skill, for better or for worse, that is tested.
Yep. Some of the worst text smashing and speedrunning history. Changed my mind.
How can I change your mind when you're just spitting facts?
Oh my gosh. I run a lot of games
lies
that have to do
detected.
text smashing, but oh my gosh. This one feels so very unintuitive.
Yeah, fun consequence of the RTA strats versus IGT strats that I always find funny is that on the leaderboard I am directly below Jagger G, despite my IGT being 4 minutes slower.
Oh my gosh.
And for anyone who doesn't know our respective skill runner at the game, let's just say, I'm no Jagger G.
Fair. He is pretty cracked, so. Oh my gosh. That is pretty funny, actually, though. Like, that difference for, like, IGT.
Scotty showing off double yellows here, one of the newer additions to the route. These missiles have been here all this time, and it was just in 2025 where runners are like, you know, maybe we should pick these up.
Yeah, I only saw people doing it during this tournament, and I was like, oh, that's a thing now? So.
Also, I believe this is the part where we're supposed to get some dogs in chat, because Adam is telling Scotty there is an emergency in Sector 3. And chat, you've watched these races before, you know what time it is. Let's get some emergency predictions for Scotty in the chat.
I didn't get a capital. I'm so mad. In chat. Typing on mobile. It's a gift and a curse.
Ah, yes.
But yeah, so take your guesses on the time that Scotty's gonna end with.
For Scotty, I'm gonna say I'm feeling 4:37 today.
Damn, that sounds really good. So yeah, yesterday's race it was like what 4:27 and 4:25, I think.
Scotty getting scammed on the Sector 3 entry.
Oh my gosh.
Every now and then, that speed booster block decides it just doesn't feel like braking.
Yep. Alright, 4:31's my guess.
We've got a guess of 4:99 in the chat. I'm pretty sure we just passed that.
Yep.
No, we passed that 20 seconds in. Best I can do is $5.
No, I saw Darkspy swatting. I don't know if there's like a bug in his way or if he was just emoting.
Yeah, it's pretty late in the day for Darkspy as well. I believe pushing midnight here for him.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that he was like European.
Yep. Although Darkspy has been up pretty late recently, been putting in some work doing a task of reverse boss order.
Nice.
Got to hear a little bit about that yesterday. I think Scotty getting 2 beams here in emergency. Looks like my 437 prediction is not coming to pass.
Yeah, I was also way off, so...
Good double on the initial, good double with the damage boost into the sweet spot. And that's going to be off. I think it might be a low 430 or a high 429.
429? Yeah.
Roughly 2 seconds whenever you hit the core 2 falling.
Yep. Yeah, because he got the sweet spot, but he was also, falling instead of rising when he got it. Alright, Darkspy's time. Take your bets.
I'm saying 433 for Darkspy, I believe.
I would guess another 429.
Link shot recording that Scotty's finish time was 429.78 for emergency.
Yep.
And this movement on the way out of emergency, also some of the just most fun movement to do in the whole run, as you're covering a lot of territory very quickly. Especially a well done red tower, which will be the next room Scotty will go into, is just a sight to behold.
Yeah, and the room with the lava back there, like, making use of the R shots also. That you don't have to slow down when you're climbing along the horizontal ladder thingy.
Yeah, our shooting is such good tech, being able to... Normally when you shoot, if you're spinning, it breaks you out of spin. But if you have at least one missile and you just press R, it swaps over to missiles and shoots whatever you have charged without affecting your momentum at all. We make use of that all over the run.
Yep.
Ooh, Darkspy getting so trolled by these side hoppers.
Oh, dude!
What on earth are we seeing?
This is so cursed. Oh no! I kind of feel bad laughing. He lost so much health too. All right, he's going around. All right. So
ended with side hopper. Darkspy and side hopper are now enemies.
New guess is 412. For new guess. Oh dear God, that was bad. Oh, and I'm still wrong too. On that guess, but hey, I didn't think that he was gonna throw, so that's not my fault, I guess. So no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Darkspy looking a little displeased with how that emergency has gone.
He has to be. That was like 15 seconds compared to Scotty's time, and that's rough already. Yeah,
and I can't imagine getting that kind of issue with these side hoppers and not just absolutely tilting out.
Yep. Yeah, if this was like an PB attempt, like I probably would have reset like from that.
Oh, at 100. Because even if you could still PB with that, would you really want to have that in your PB?
Yeah, I'd just be too mad, honestly. Like, no way I'm continuing that. But obviously, in a race and/or marathon setting, you gotta just keep it.
Well, Scotty just almost blinked and I missed it, getting impossible strat very cleanly through the room.
Nice. I wasn't looking to.
Yeah, I just looked over just as he was climbing up the room.
Yo, good catch for sure, Autumn.
Good speed keep. Efficient morph here. Let's see what kind of animals we're going to get for Scotty.
Alright, how's his animals?
For a second there, I was looking at him like, are there animals?
Oh, this is cursed. This is bad. Yeah, I think compared to God Animals, he lost like 4 seconds there, roughly.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder if maybe one of the Decoras already left the station.
It's like nothing coming out the door at first.
And of course, as a number of us have been saying here, we have a bone to pick with the Super Metroid community. As Super Metroid always choosing to save the frames and let the animals perish, and now in Fusion, this RNG is the animals getting their revenge on us.
Yep. As a Super Metroid runner, I'd do it again.
You know,
Yeah.
just because it's you, I'll forgive you.
Hey, I appreciate that. I guess slightly above average, any percent runner. Well, I'll just word it like that, I guess.
Ironically, always thought I would be a Super Metroid runner. I used to do casual runs of it back when I was in high school, and it's the game that got me into speedrunning, but I just don't have enough fingers for all the buttons you have to press to play it at a high level.
Right, it feels like you need a third hand to like play the game. Oh my goodness. But since I did commentate a lot of there's a previous multi-category tournament for Super Metroid, I'm planning to try and learn all the categories that I ended up commentating, because I only knew any percent and 100% during that time. So, planning to learn the other 5 that I had never run before.
I do have a couple categories on my bucket list to run, but they are some deep cuts.
Some of them are so masochistic, I feel. Oh my gosh.
I have for a while been planning on learning to run Kilcroc's tongue. Just because that category has the audacity to exist.
It takes so long. I love grappling his tongue. It's like so funny. If people don't know what I'm talking about, just try and grapple his Crocamire's tongue and see what happens. It's like really funny.
It's a good time.
And yeah, I've learned GT Classic and low percent like since that tournament, but that's about it so far.
Low percent looks absolutely brutal, and Darkspy getting pretty average animals, I would say.
Not bad. A little better than Scotty's.
Not hard to do.
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, the animals being like, hey, one more minute for Scotty. They need to swing on this tire a little bit longer.
The animal's feeling a little bad for Darkspy, trying to throw him a bone there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after those hoppers, what they did to him. Alright, will Scotty get hole in one? Yep. I swear that's so impossible.
Absolutely. Now Scotty running through a room, and what were those blue things chasing him?
No idea. I don't know why the music changed there either.
Yeah, Scotty, of course, not planning to slow down to take a look, just going to keep going. The world may never know what was actually in that room.
Yep. Save the frames, kill the animals. Yep, Iroh. Spitting. Iroh, one of the wisest characters in Avatar. Definitely knows.
I know her for sure. And we look like we're coming up on maybe one of the most scuffed high fives about to happen here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess they'll be like talking to Adam while high-fiving.
They'll be talking to Adam but saying different things.
Yep. There it is. Alright, Scotty getting out of there while Darkspy is entering. Sector 5 revisit.
Who knows, maybe Darkspy can find out whatever was in that room, because I don't know what was there.
Yeah, hopefully not. We'll see.
For the purposes of Fusion, that was a joke. Fusion, please do not make Darkspy actually see what's in that room.
Right.
Linkshot in chat saying that Scotty's text had vertical lines, Darkspy's text had horizontal lines.
Good God.
Oh, that's a good theory, Radley. Radley thinking maybe there was a Metroid in that room. Ooh, Scotty getting trolled a couple times in the Genesis Speedway here.
Damn, getting conned so hard by the game.
One of our new Randovania names that I actually rather like, even though it does add yet another speedway to a game full of speedways, highways, roads.
Yep.
With all the room names, you'd think that Samus had a car to drive. She doesn't. Scotty not treating us to the JRP jump, but going into the ship.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, I've also just done that jump from like lurking JRP streams like years ago.
I used to try to do it all the time, but I never got the positioning right and always just missed it.
Gotcha. I saw that the task didn't
Fortunately-
do it, and I'm like, alright, well, I'm gonna have to start dropping, I guess.
Yeah, it is slightly slower. But, you know, you gotta get that swag. Unless you're like me and you have a bad case of skill issue.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty with a clean kill on that pirate there.
Yeah, I got like one charge shot plus a missile, and that was it.
Yeah, and I think the flare hit too.
Yep.
Metroid Fusion, of course, giving Samus a gun, but making sure it has a melee property as well. Absolutely nobody asked for it, but we love to see it. Allowing an extra 6 points of damage just for being able to shoot something point blank. Of course, expanded upon in Samus Returns and Metroid Dread with a full-blown melee counter instead of just putting it as a part of a charge shot.
Yeah, exactly.
3-beam Yakuza here. Let's see how many rounds.
Alright.
Yakuza reusing the music from the parkour room.
Alright, so 2 round, 3 round.
Did we hear 4? No, we got a 3-3 for Scotty.
Yeah, I don't know if JRP was trolling, but I saw that he said he like tested the averages for Yakuza rounds, and he said how it was like slightly more likely to get a 4 round than like any other amount. I don't know if that was a troll or not, but
I'm not sure, because I feel like I see a lot of 2s and 3s.
right? Yeah, it said like I remember him saying something like 4 round was like 30 something percent, and then the others were like 20 in like the 20s like each.
I did not catch if Darkspy went for the JRP jump.
I missed it.
Got caught watching Scotty again.
Alright, chat, let us know.
Rapidly letting us know that JRP jump was in fact present in Darkspy's run.
Thanks, Radley.
See, this is why we have Twitch chat. It's so that we don't actually have to know what happens in the runs.
Exactly. Looking at 2 whole people, you know how hard that is?
Oh, and Scotty just found an SAX again.
Yep.
Spawn camped it as it ran into the room. Oh, Darkspy getting trolled by the pirates there. Fortunately, there's a nice E-tank available for a refill.
Yep. The low percent final boss.
Absolutely. Yeah, low percent, this entire segment in the reactor is just pretty brutal. Including the Yakuza fight, which is the main reason that I don't have a low percent run on the board.
Yeah, the health and ammo is like pretty brutal. For this part.
Although if you want another brutal way to fight Yakuza, there's always Yakuza RTA on our category extensions board.
Good God.
Where you go to Yakuza immediately after getting Speed Booster, doing an out-of-bounds clip. So you're fighting it with base missiles and standard charge beam.
Oh my gosh. Right,
Let me tell you, it's a long fight.
Oh, I didn't see how many rounds that was for Darkspy either.
I missed it. Scotty, of course, able to take out some frustration by just absolutely spamming missiles into Nettery. Of course, that is also a skill check here because you don't mash by pressing the button as fast as possible in Fusion with the cooldown. You actually have to mash rhythmically to get out missiles as quickly as possible because you can only have 2 missiles on screen at one time.
Yeah, and probably about a 10 frame gap when you can shoot the missile as well. So if you're like mashing too fast, then you might shoot during the cooldown. Try to shoot during the cooldown and nothing will happen.
Ooh, Scotty just barely getting the Key Hunter into range to be taken out by the Power Bomb. Excellent use of that jump to pull it into position.
Yeah, so it does a lick of damage. It's like 120 something, I think.
Yeah, speaking of Key Hunters, Darkspy getting trolled by one.
Yep.
Fortunately hitting it in the head and not the Stinger. The Stinger, of course, the most damaging part.
Yep. Yeah, not doing the faster strat like Scotty there, so you have to kind of like jump on the frozen sacks and then run off. So not like the frame saver.
Darkspy getting caught up a little bit, but able to get through here.
Yep. Seeing the player cam when he was reeling back after that.
Yeah, it looks like the camera dropped down to 80p instead of 160p.
Yep. Could only really like see his beard in that quality while he was reeling back.
You know, the lack of pixels adds character, though. You love to see something interesting with a webcam instead of just another person's face. No shade to anyone who just has a standard face cam, but you know, we like to keep it a little weird here.
Yeah,
now Darkspy. Darkspy showing off why the 50 missile route has recently come into vogue. I believe it is still technically slightly faster to do 45 if you do a perfect Nettery fight, but picking up the extra 5 missiles gives you more room to skip a red X and make sure that you don't have to worry about power bombs and charge beam timing, which, if done suboptimally, can lose you some time.
Yep. Yeah, it's a very tiny margin.
Neither runner crashing the game on the way into Nettery. We love to see it. Ooh, Scotty getting tackled by an Aqua Pirate there.
Conned by the game right there. Yeah, this way. These two Nettery crash mentions is my first time hearing about it. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, it got posted about in the Discord a couple days ago. I don't remember all of the details, but I know there's a point where charging running into a certain room, if the wrong collection of sounds happens, the game can crash because there's just too much audio going on.
Oh no! You blow up the game.
Oh, Scotty giving us a little swag here on the crumble blocks.
Yep. Alright, nightmare fight.
Best spots in the game.
If you'd like to learn to speedrun this game, you can figure out how to do this fight faster too. Alright, looking good.
Trying to chat curse Scotty here.
Yeah, he got like 6 missiles in before Nightmare started moving.
2 missiles away from the 1 round, still a very solid Nightmare fight. Getting the opening double here. Of course, it's CScottyW. You expect that all of these doubles will land. Getting the next double, getting the triple double.
Yep.
Just off of the sweet spot, but not punished for very long.
Yeah, it chilled there a little bit, but it's like certainly less than a second, even. And yeah, Darkspy about to make his way in for the destroyed Sector 5 segment.
Yeah, both of our runners well into the gauntlet portion of the run.
Yep.
Where we just have boss after boss after boss, back to back to back.
Yep. Alright. Making use of that R shot there to be able to space boost through the door.
Yeah, and beautiful weaving with the space jump to get down the room.
Yep. Yeah, so
Scotty getting dangerously close to opening up the level 4 security locks, which, chat, I would like to remind you, Adam has not authorized him to do so.
yeah, what a rebel.
Yeah, you should just listen to Adam, don't open the locks, never finish the game. If you think about it, if you never finish the game, you can't finish with a bad time.
Also true.
This does anybody in chat have the total count of where we're at with beams so far? I just saw Darkspy on a door, Darkspy flexing on being able to get over to that E-tank. Having a little bit of fun here.
Swagging while behind quite a bit.
And for anyone not in the know, all you have to do is roll over to the right and unmorph after the crumble block opens and hold right, and you will be able to pick up that E-tank without having to go the long way around.
Yep.
The real swag, if someone were to show it off, is to bomb out the tunnel. Well, we're on JP, so you can't. So, never mind. Forget that I said words.
Alright, nice. Quick kill there, Darkspy.
Well, little rando brain, I keep thinking NA strats.
Oh, she missed the second double there. It's a
Yeah,
third.
getting the third double, so now he's just going to go for the sweet spot here a little bit low, but... Oh,
It's
never mind.
Wow. Yeah, I thought that was way too low, but never mind.
Beef Curry, the runners typically run 3 E-tanks at this point, and we do that for the wave beam fight. There's a setup to get doubles on the core that's been developed recently, where we can actually go for a double-double. It involves taking a lot of hits, and it does hit like a truck. In the past, our runners would often go as low as 1 energy tank in the run, but now generally 3 is seen as the safe spot, as well as making sure that we have a little more health to survive things throughout the run. We even see some runners going up to as much as 5 or 6 E-tanks, just to keep their runs safe, because if you die an hour into the run, you're probably not going to be able to make that up.
Yeah, I'm definitely a coward, so I definitely do 5 tank runs in any percent.
Yeah, I used to push myself to try to do 4 tank runs, and I just ended up not getting a lot of runs finished.
Oh my gosh, I see.
And realistically, a lot of these E-tanks cost 10 seconds or less to pick up. So, especially my best advice always to newer runners is you just want to start getting runs finished, and you'll be able to worry about optimizing as you go forward, but the more runs you can get finished, the more quickly you'll get your times going well. Of course, we have a great community, always happy to help people learn how to improve as well. And as you get your boss strats down, you can definitely start to cut out a lot of those safeties.
Yep, so join in that Discord so that you too can ask how to tech smash faster.
And also, while we are on the subject of dropping some plugs here, I just think everybody should go ahead and give our runners a follow. They are 2 of the best in the biz.
Yep.
Looks like the bot is a little drunk right now, as those are not our runners.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Darkspy's time cut off, so he's about 30 seconds into the run. With this kind of pace, that's insane! No, I'm just kidding.
So it is. Let's see if I can fix that.
Alright, Xbox. And Scotty squeezing in that extra shot before moving forward, too. You get that one cycle. The extra missile. Alright. Looks like wasn't able to get the double there. I think he got that one, actually, though.
Top left corner of the timer.
Yeah, so he got one Xbox, or one Wave Core double, so. Clean.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
And there, Darkspy is now back to having been running for over an hour.
Yep. Dang, thought he was on world record pace. I thought he was about to kill the category with an insane time, like 20 minutes or
The
something.
question here, and I think I know the answer, do we think Scotty is going to line up the Metroids for us? He will not.
No
Let's see if
fun
anybody...
allowed.
We've got Radley in chat, so we'll be able to find out. There are apparently 32 patterns that these Metroids in this room can give.
Yep.
Radley likes to quiz Darkspy on them, as you have to know a lot about that portion of the run in order to do RBO. Radley, if you could just let us know what we got there.
Yeah, I have to point out, there's an ESA run I saw of Bubsy doing Hundo blindfolded, and that Metroid room was like the hard part blindfolded because you don't know where the Metroids are. So like, if they're all on the left side, normally you just space jump up the left wall, but if there's Metroids in your way, then you don't know because there's no audio cues. So if they keep breaking your spin when you're space jumping, then you can just get stuck there and die. So he died twice in that run because he got unlucky both times.
And it looks like even Radley not 100% sure which pattern there, either an LSO lab pattern or an LCDD.
I have no idea what that means. I looked at chat. But...
I know LS is left side. I think the C is conventional. I don't know what the O or the DD means.
No, I see. Yeah, my dyslexic fool read LSD at first, and I was like, oh, that's a fun name, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Darkspy able to get it after extra cycle.
Thank you, Radley, for the clarification. It looks like Darkspy not going for the double setup, just going for the safe strat. Not bad, especially with a little lower health. Our runner's on two different bosses here. As volume check, Scotty has a very angry chicken on the screen. This boss, of course, in recent years has gotten a lot of development, that we have a fairly standard way of approaching it, although Ridley always does have the ability to turn at some very strange times.
Yeah, he looked like he was reacting to that. Not able to get the downwards level.
We've had one runner, I won't say who in this tournament, who got extremely terrible Ridley luck earlier in the tournament. To the point where no one watching had ever seen Ridley be quite that evil.
Oh no.
But Scotty with a clean Ridley, clean core, and getting on the way out. Unfortunately, leaving one of those Rippers alive in that room.
Yep.
Shout out to Darkspy lining up the Metroids for us. That does cost 3 frames, and those 3 frames are very worth letting go of.
Oh, Scotty emoting a little on his cat webcam. He's missed the button to open the gate.
You hate to see it.
Yeah,
And Darkspy apparently got a right side conventional. I think this is going to be the new tournament arc for the audience here, is to just learn a thing or two about these patterns.
Yep. 32 sounds like too many, so it's over for me.
About all I knew coming into this was that there's a left side conventional.
Oh shoot, I'm missing the ledge grabs. Obviously you don't want to break the platforms with the screw attack, so you kind of go over them a little and then break your spin to ledge grab.
Yeah, that room is a thing of beauty to see done well.
Yep. Alright, making sure not to speed keep there because or storing your shine spark, because after this Atom text you have to press down that button again, and if you try to jump straight up while you have the shine spark charged, you'll just shine spark up to the ceiling. So
It is absolutely a rite of passage to shine spark in between the 2 sets of Atom texts in this room.
Yep. I laugh every time like when I do it by mistake. All right, Ridley for Darkspy. All right, I'm just imagining the sounds and how loud it would be.
Wait, what are sounds? I haven't been able to hear since Scotty's fight.
All right, nice packing them up in about a dozen charge shots there.
And it is nice that the developers made Ridley so large because our plasma beam does damage for every frame it's in the hitbox. Of course, that's why we always go for diagonal shots wherever possible to get them in the hitbox as long as possible.
Yeah, you can hit what, like close to like 400 damage per charge shot. Yep.
4-5 and Darkspy getting rid of every Ripper in the room. You love to see it. Those Rippers know what they did.
Yep, no pacifists anymore.
Meanwhile, Scotty firing off a bunch of missiles. I think he's trying to blow up the BSL research station a little early here.
Yep. That's a pathetic amount of damage. Oof, that platforming was so quick by Scotty. Yeah, Darkspy pretty far behind, to be honest. It's certainly looking like Scotty's game, almost if yeah, I think he would have to die pretty much at this point.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Alright, he gets to 4-shot on SA.
Let's see if he can get the perfect 4-2-3. Getting the 4-2. Now we just have to go for the triple-double.
Wow, he shot away all his missiles too.
Meanwhile, Darkspy doing a nice job of getting out of Sector 1. There's a double there from Scotty.
Yep.
And I believe that was the trip dub.
Yep. Scotty shot all his missiles down too, so he actually has 0. And a power bomb.
Scotty shooting all his missiles, calculated.
Yeah, learning that SAX core doubles from Rasu123's tutorial.
Did you know you can call him Rasu123?
I was gonna say that too.
Flash Frost actually having a misconception in chat saying that Scotty's cam is black and white. Actually, Scotty is just permanently in grayscale. The camera's just picking up reality.
Yeah, it's kind of normal. Yeah, it's one of our Donkey Kong Country speedrunners, Void. He also is
Cutie, that is evil. Saying that Scotty needs a device to play an annoying sound in his ears every 20 seconds, and we get the low height.
Yep.
You love to see it. I'm just imagining if the sound that would play every 20 years would, or every 20 seconds rather, would be Ridley screaming.
Oh my gosh,
Imagine just getting a sound in your ear every 20 years. Like, you'll forget and just out of nowhere Ridley screams.
Oh no. Oh my gosh, that'd be so terrible. Yeah, Scotty looking like in what, like the mid 111? No.
That sounds
Really
about right.
Monstrously cracked run.
And of course, the Omega, you just have to be patient and wait to start shooting. Just hold up and mash shoot, and Omega, it will leave the building.
Yep. Alright,
Get your GGs in chat as Scotty finishing with a 1:11:27.
Is that the official race time, GG time?
Let's see. I've got to open that tab. That is the official racetime.gg time.
I don't have that tab open, so I was like, I figure you got it out of.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Also, I'm adminning the race, so I kind of have to be in there.
exactly. Alright, Darkspy's turn to take a crack at the SAX in a moment.
That it is.
So I don't know if Scotty's going to be jumping in on the call or not.
Yeah, made sure to mark him as finished, so if he would like to do so, the opportunity is certainly there.
Indeed. Nice 4-shot there by Darkspy.
I blinked, I missed it. And
Yeah.
getting the 2, I wasn't sure if that shot was going to get the 2 the way that he got bumped, but and Darkspy also looking at getting a very solid time here.
Indeed. Hi, Scotty.
Hello.
GG, Scotty.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So, what'd you think about the run? Classic interview question.
That felt like one of the worst runs ever. It just felt so sloppy everywhere. I can't believe it. The time was still like decent.
Yeah, we
forgot
looked like
which
you were trying to
sector I
blow up
was
the station
entering,
early.
like 5 times.
Oh my god.
I forgot. I forgot which sector I was going into both times, entering sector 3, entering
what
sector
happened.
6, entering sector 5.
Yeah,
So,
'cause-
yeah, like half of the sectors I forgot where I was.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty
The
good.
first time in Sector 3, I wondered, were you trying to do like the attach strat or something? But,
No, I
okay.
was trying to enter sector 5. It was not sector 5.
I do that sometimes in runs too.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
We need more sectors that let you start them to the left so that you don't mix up all 5 of the ones that start to the right.
I know. Or there needs to be more signs telling me what
Darkspy
sector
going
I'm in
for
all the
Pogo,
time.
not getting it, but respect to Darkspy for trying.
So with this time,
Chad, I think, was a little disappointed by the lack of Pogo there, Scotty.
I do not care.
Sounds about right.
About what's fast, eh?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so that makes sense that you'd be a bit disappointed with that run, with stuff like that happening, you know? No, that's fair.
But I did get a gold on my diffusion split, so I guess I'm happy with that.
Ooh.
Half a second.
Ooh. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah. Always happy to get golds.
Indeed. Also,
Absolutely.
GG's.
And GG to
Darkspy.
Darkspy.
GG
It looks
to
like
Dark
taking
Spy.
a moment to tell race time that he was done because he finishes with an official racetime.gg time of 1:15:03.
Wonder if
Oh,
he's
what?
not automatically connected.
Oh my gosh. Oh, do you have yours automatically connected?
Yeah.
That's why your time was like the same. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought that you were just
so much
really
nicer.
fast.
Race time's way better with that integration than like SRL was.
Mm-hmm.
And we are now being joined by Darkspy. GG, Darkspy.
GG.
Dark Spy.
GG, Scotty.
Thank you.
I'm so upset.
Oh, why are you so upset?
That was the worst run of my life.
Yes, I feel the same way.
Fire.
Not about your run, but about my run.
Yeah.
No, dude. Like I genuinely feel like my 123 PB was better than this.
Dude.
So,
Oh,
Darkspy,
no.
I do have a question. I hate to ask it. How
Go
do you feel
on.
about side hoppers at the moment?
I think that should all be genocide. Genocide.
Oh.
Kill all side hoppers. I don't care. I
Yeah, the
swear to
emergency
God.
Sector 3 thing was a disaster. Oh my gosh.
No, like I missed time my missile shots, and after that it was just a disaster because I got the freeze on the side hopper when it jumped the second time, but then there was a side hopper on the top, and I couldn't do anything about it.
They kept edge guarding you up there. That was so bad.
Yeah,
Yep. Fusion was so rude there. So rude.
yeah. I lost like 20 seconds to gold on that segment.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yo,
I
Scotty,
think it was like a 4:14 or something for the end time.
Scotty, just for you, I paused the emulator on your rat.
Yes, I saw. That is great.
Your rat.
You're at.
Hell yeah, we need that. But yeah, no. All things considered, all I wanted was to get a better time than my previous race, and I did that with flying
Good.
colors. So I'm Gucci on that front, even though I feel like jumping off the nearest ledge.
So, hey, not
But, you
too
know.
shabby, despite those things happening.
Understandable.
Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is.
114 still a very respectable time. Also,
Of course.
Darkspy, because we have the answer in chat. What
Uh-huh.
Metroid pattern did you get?
I
Who
think I
knows,
got a left.
man?
I think I got a left side under. I think. Am I? No, it was a conventional, wasn't it?
Chat is saying a right side conventional.
Right side conventional. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
Radley
wrong.
was of course in
Radley-
chat
Is
too.
Radley's the only one who knows?
Scotty's was a LSO or LCD.
Schmade also got it.
Schmade
Oh.
also knows? Oh, Schmade's a knower
Coming
too.
in door.
Schmidt's a knower.
I've seen
So-
those names popping up a little bit more frequently, and I'm ashamed that I have no idea what Metroid patterns are. I always just react as I go.
I think I
I
found
mean-
one that exists a week ago.
Yeah.
I never even knew that the restricted lab had different Metroid patterns until Radley started working on his hack.
I mean, I knew that there were different patterns. I just never sought to like name each one or
Oh yeah,
create
Of course.
different strats.
yeah. And there's also 32 of them, so
Yeah, that's so many. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
geez, yeah, I'm never gonna
Imagine-
figure out different names for that. I guess each Metroid has a left and a right pattern, and then there's
guess so.
what, like 5 Metroids, 5 or 6.
all I
Two
know
to the power
is
of whatever that is.
imagine being Nintendo and wasting resources on putting 32 patterns into a room where you spend
5 Metroids.
no more than, I don't know, like 6 or 7 seconds in.
Yeah, well, it's
What a waste.
Yep.
the Nintendo seal of approval, quality
True.
approved.
I don't
Quality
know,
product.
man.
Available to make all runners miserable.
Yeah,
Indeed. That's Fusion in a nutshell. All right.
Yep.
All right. Who has the bracket up? Who am I racing next?
I've got the bracket up. It looks like Darkspy, your next opponent is not yet determined. You'll get the winner
Oh.
of Herc versus Metrol.
I'm getting Metro then.
And Scotty, you are going to get the winner of Destructor versus Schmade. That should be an excellent race. Have any thoughts over who you'd prefer to see?
Ooh. I'm not gonna pick a favorite here. I don't feel like that's right
Fair
of
enough.
me to do. But man, that is gonna be a really tight race. Those are
Absolutely.
some really close PBs, and both
I am
of them
looking
have been
forward to
playing
that one.
really well.
Yeah, that one is going to be
Is that
very
race
good.
scheduled yet?
That is not scheduled yet. We only have one race
Whoa.
that is currently scheduled. Varia versus Monkey is scheduled for, it looks like this
Saturday.
upcoming Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh, okay.
Also going to be a very good race. Of course, always good to get to watch either Varia or Monkey, let alone both of them.
Exactly.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's almost like when we get this far into the tournament, everyone in the tournament's just really good at the game.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely curious. Yeah, based off of the last race that both Destructor and Schmade had, then Destructor's
Mhm.
race was like a bit over a minute faster than Schmade's race time. But, you know, different day, right? So,
Yeah,
who knows what's going to happen.
PBs are like seconds apart now.
Exactly.
Yeah, so definitely think that could go either way, honestly.
111.51 versus 111.54. That's
That is very close.
Consistency.
Jesus.
Yup. Yeah, so that's cool.
I did not realize that they were both in the 111 ranges.
yeah. Just recently, I think
Just
Destructor entered it. Or no, okay, never mind. Not that recently. July, early July, exactly a month ago.
Oh, okay. So like somewhat recent.
Still somewhat recent, but yeah, that happened.
Yeah. So yeah. So they didn't Schmade recently get 111 as well.
Schmade got 111 in April.
Oh, okay. So
Unless
it's longer
he-
than I thought.
Yeah,
Still pretty recent in the grand scheme of things.
yeah, but
We've been seeing a lot of movement this year at the top of the leaderboard.
A lot of movement. I'm really happy to see all the movement we've been having at the top of the leaderboard.
Yep. Activity for sick
Yeah.
games is always sick. You know.
Uh-huh. So true.
Yep.
Yeah, we're up to 2 players with 110s now, and we've got some others knocking on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's a matter of time until Thunder gets it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I still remember when 110 was the meme that was never going to happen.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, there's
now
three of
109
Well, almost
109 is the meme, and then Scotty's
It might
close
happen.
to that.
I don't
Who
even know if
knows?
it's the meme. I think I'm a believer.
Yeah, next
also-
week.
Man,
Next week,
all
go.
this pressure.
All the pressure, Scotty.
No pressure, Scotty.
No, I think it's realistic. It'd just take more grinding than I can put in at the moment, but maybe I can. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
'Cause playing
yeah.
RNG plus like having to
Yeah.
execute in that
You
run.
do
if
need
you
really
get
good
RNG.
RNG. It's
True.
a really high consistency game. You just
Yep,
have to put forth really high quality runs until you get good enough RNG to pass through.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then not get nervous once like you maybe get
And
the
not
chance.
get nervous. Yeah, you know, that's the real skill check there.
Nope. Like every once in a while you get the chance, and then it's like, yeah, you gotta not squander it that one time, you know.
Mhm.
Of course.
But that's a part of consistency. So,
Yeah.
True.
but yeah, nice work on the getting the 43 IGT recently though.
Thank you. That was 43, number 2.
Oh, was that number 2?
That was
yeah,
number
it
2.
was.
I
Yeah,
thought
my
that was the
last-
first ever.
My
Whoops.
no, the 11035. My last PB was 2 years
That
ago.
was a 43. Oh my god.
That was a 43. Yeah.
Whoops. All right,
Actually,
never
let
mind.
you get
then.
your
Whoops.
Oh yeah.
for a bit when you got that one. I remember.
Yeah, that was a big deal
Whoops.
for me anyway. Apparently, it wasn't a big deal for you.
Oh my god. I think I just like forgot.
The world
Separate
moves on
from
without
rumors.
me.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Nah, might be. but
No, don't
hey,
worry.
nice work on the
about it.
second one
It's
though.
fine, I don't mind. Yeah, second one was also really big.
True. Real and true.
Yep. But anyway, anyone want to say any closing words?
I've got my words in. I'm good.
Just want to say another GG to Scotty and say thank you to Autumn and Ryan for putting up some fire commentary.
Just thank you for the raise, Darkspy.
Thanks, Scotty. Always a pleasure.
Hey, no
Absolutely
problem.
appreciate it. Just want to give a shout out to Speed Gaming here, of course, for all the work they do behind the scenes to keep these races and tournaments running. Ton of work goes into it, and make sure that we have plenty of entertainment to watch. Everybody go ahead and give both of these runners a follow. Also go ahead and give Ryan a follow. Runs a ton of games and always does them well.
Yeah, appreciate that. All right. Well, yeah, I kind of ran out of things to say, but thanks for having me again. Definitely had a great time commentating on this one too.
GG to everyone. Thank you for coming out, chat, and we will see you next mission.
All right. See y'all later.
All right.
Peace.
See you next mission.